You're kidding me! You end on that! I had been putting this off for quite some time, and to be completely honest with you guys, I just didn't want this to end. But I think today is the day where we're finally gonna finish Emperor's TTS. I'll do all the remaining shorts that we have, plus the final episode. I believe it's split into 2 parts, but I'll have all of them here in this one video. But yeah, because this episode is kind of sad, I think we should get all the sadness out of the way first by watching this video about the Lamenters. Oh god.
As we wait, I shall ask something.
Yes, master?
As the Astartes, for whatever lord reason, have had something like 26 different foundings, I demand a question answered pertaining to the 21st founding.
Ah, yes, the reputed cursed founding.
Why does such patent superstition run so rampant in my Imperium, that an entire founding of Space Marine chapters is literally labeled cursed in its official descriptors as—
You say that, but that's not really the biggest scenario of rampant superstition that runs within the Imperium. I recall the days back when I was still young and still very innocent, and I thought at most there had to be like 2 or 3 other foundings. Apparently, no. I even wouldn't be surprised if at this point in the lore there have been more foundings and more Space Marine chapters introduced.
As if a cabal of fucking wizards put an evil spell on it.
Is that really so unlikely, master?
Take this Lamenter's Space Marine chapter 4.1. How could they possibly stand out from their Blood Angels brethren to the point of being officially labeled cursed when the likes of, say, the fucking Flesh Eaters remain undescribed as such? In fact, if you wish to go this route, I would even dare say in all my misery, that the entire Blood Angels gene stock is quote-unquote cursed. I
recall learning about the Lamenters for the very first time. I believe it was during the Caiaphas Cain video. I'd asked something like, what happened to the Lamenters? Because Pancreas had made a remark about them or something along those lines. All I ever got were comments saying, oh boy, what didn't happen to the Lamenters? These poor guys are literally just the punching bag for every single writer that handles any story related to them. It's really sad. Not that anybody's really having a good time in the Warhammer 40k universe, but these guys in particular, they've got it rough.
Oh no, the Lamenters are absolutely cursed.
What the fuck? How?
Well...
Leave them, they're cursed.
No, brothers, halt, please! Yes, please help us, someone else!
Oh.
Give us a quick death!
God damn it.
Outside forces to corrupt the Astartes.
They're cursed! 100-year penitent crusade or die!
Laments. No! Oh, is that actually something that would happen though? There is this heavy superstition around them that they're cursed, so much so that fellow Space Marine chapters will straight up abandon them or refuse to work with them because of that superstition. If that is actually true, then that kind of sucks. We are all honorable battle brothers together, aren't we? But then again, you're also not trying to die. You're here to serve the Emperor for as long as possible. So maybe that's their justification for it. That or the fact that that particular Space Marine chapter were just a bunch of a-holes.
Emperor Sanguinius, we try our best. We save your people. We stand by you. We love you. So please, answer. What have we done to deserve this fate?
The final lamentation. No! Save them!
Oh.
Damn.
Oh. Fair enough.
Stop.
Considering the amount of water that just fell down, though, I guess the only good thing to come out of the Lamenter's torment is the fact that Terra has water again.
Come, boy.
Hey.
It is time for bed. You are but a mortal and must rest accordingly.
Actually, is this after the boys' Vox logs? I'm gonna assume yes?
Dadorable? What's that stuff
Dadorable.
falling from the sky?
It is snow, boy. Likely due to a malfunctioning cooling system in the palace, which I will be fixing later. It is a common sight on my adopted homeworld of Inuit.
Dadorable?
It is nothing, boy. I was reminded of something my grandfather did for me when I was but your size.
Gifted
He
you
would
something?
read me tales of ancient times.
Oh.
And on this, the day of celebrating my brother Sanguinius, I have a story to share with you.
I like
Hell yeah.
stories.
Yeah. Who doesn't like a good story?
I'm all comfy now.
Let's see here. I believe it was page 374.
Oh yeah, that's right. I was like trying to think superfluous Primarch glasses. But considering they're Primarchs, that would mean their vision is perfect, right? Like superhuman vision. So there's literally no point in wearing glasses.
Yes, there it is. 'Twas the night before Sanguinilla, when all across Terra, not an adept was stirring, not even the Navis Primera. The quills were left in their inkpots with care, for the feast of Sanguinius would soon be there. The serfs were nestled all snug in their beds, whilst visions of rations danced in their heads. The high lords in their chambers, and I on my own, had all settled down in our fortifications, all alone. When out by the walls there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bastion to see what was the matter.
This is beautiful. I've likely said this throughout the entirety of the series, but the people working on this are so talented, man.
Away to the parapet I flew like a spear, to survey the ruckus, to see what was there. Luna upon the blanket of Himalayan snow gave a cold luster to everything below, when what to my imperial eyes did show, what a mighty great Primarch, all his captains in tow. Upon a great stormboard so mighty and lustrous, I knew in my heart it must be Sanguinius. More rapid than Aquila his retinue they came. He laughed and he shouted, and he called them by name. Now Amit, now Ascalon, now Raldoron and Beirut. On Furio, on
I don't know any of these names. Maybe we have seen them in the series before, but these are 100% references to maybe his sons?
on Servius, on Salakar, on Carminus. To the top of the palace, top of the walls. Now fly away all. Feathers flew as the angels did fly. Together they climbed and did shoot toward the sky. Up to the palace spires the angels they flew, and upon a great stormbird gold-clad, Sanguinius too. Then, in a shock, I heard upon the roof the stamping and crashing of each armored boot. I drew in my head and was turning round thus, when down the chimney there emerged Sanguinius. He was clad all in gold, from his crown to his foot, yet not a shard of his armor was tarnished with soot. The spear of Telesto he had flung on his back, akin to a hunter, bereft of his pack.
The Spear of Telesto. Spear of Telesto is a relic weapon of the Blood Angels chapter that was once wielded by the angelic Primarch Sanguinius as his primary weapon alongside the Blade and Carmine during the Great Crusade and Horus Heresy, though it was long believed lost during the latter conflict. Wait, what? The spear was originally thought to have been lost during the Horus Heresy, but the Blood Angels battle barge Belus was sent to recover it following the discovery of documents relating to its whereabouts on the world of Evangelion? A mission whose outcome had profound consequences for the entire chapter. Although, maybe that word is pronounced differently, and I'm almost certain it refers to something else. But it's hard not to see that and not think of the anime.
His eyes they just shone, his dimples angelic, cheeks like roses, his countenance seraphic, his smiling lips drawn up like a bow, the cape on his back, as white as the snow. My burden eternal I long to bequeath, for garlanding his head was a great laurel wreath. He had a warm face and an expression divine, his charisma far beyond even one such as mine. Yet happy and jolly the great angel was he, and I laughed when I saw him, and him along with me. A smile from his face and a nod of a head gave me great faith. I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, filled Loyalist stockings, then turned with a jerk, laid a finger upon his lips, a wink from his eye, then out the window the angel did fly. He sprang to the air, to his men he did yell, "Come, my sons, 'tis no time to dwell." I heard him exclaim as they rode out of sight, "Merry Sanguinilla to all, and to all a good night."
Beautiful. Good night, boy.
Good night, boy.
Aw. Oh, what's this?
Boy child.
Aw, god damn it, Skaven.
Wake. It is time to play mind games. Gameplay. In the sewers.
I would rather not play games in the sewers.
Party, boy child.
LAN party?
Disappear,
Yo.
please. Sanguinala.
Sanguinala is scam fraud. Being nice is a waste of time.
Well, of course Skavens would think that. By the time I got into gaming, however, LAN parties weren't really a thing anymore. At least, not as often as they used to be. And I had personally never been to one, but for those of you who have sort of experienced that era of gaming, in a sense, what were they like? I assume it's just like a bunch of nerds getting together to party and play video games together. But I can imagine that being an amazing experience, especially if it's a LAN party with people that you know, friends who are all super passionate about the same thing.
Play games and scream, boy child. Great wonder at day.
No.
No. Learned that one from Dead Dornable. Good for you, boy. Have a good night's rest. Wow!
Captain, this
Are you
is
Arnold Schwarzenegger?
folly. You cannot do this on your own. We have to intervene.
No, it's fine. I can handle a little duel to the death.
Beautiful. Your defenses collapse. Your planet burns. The very soil teems with
Who's this?
demonic power.
Just some demon?
Around you, blood angel. Your world has fallen.
Chaos!
Yes! How do you like it, loyalist dogs? It is as though Warmaster Horus breaks in twain your precious Primarch a second time. This one is my career.
Good for you, man. Rise up in those chaos rankings.
Despair in your hearts.
Alright, calm down, Monokuma.
At last, this stew of weeping shall be turned to cinder. Concept of it.
How dare you do this on
This
Sanguinella?
realm, taken from you like a liver in the underhive.
That's
Let it
interesting
be known
analogy.
that I, Belacor, Dark Master, first son of
okay. It has been a while since I played Total War. I probably should have recognized him from the silhouette. I wonder how different Bellicor is in 40k as opposed to Fantasy. I know all the other ones are pretty different, but I don't know, just the small presentation that I've gotten here of Bellicor, he seems to be pretty much the same.
Chaos shall forever be recognized as the one who stole Sanguinala!
Oh god. You're a mean one, Bellicor.
The Black Legion! They're overwhelming us! The influence of the Imperium brings them power boosted. Siphon's ours!
Impossible.
I do not believe there will be a Sanguinala.
No,
Ever
we need to save
again.
Sanguinella.
Struggle, miserable angels. Once you are but ichor beneath my heel, your scattered corpses shall serve as a monument to my greatness. In fact, once the notion of Sanguinala has been removed from this galaxy, perhaps I shall replace it with a holiday of my own.
What would Belcor's holiday be? Just sacrifice a bunch of innocents?
Of the highest order.
You flatter me, mortal. That you would spend your last breaths attempting to insult me, I take as a compliment. In
Good for you.
I will reward you. You know, it is always a pleasure
Join me?
to take a brave man's life. But I'm positively sanguine right now. Bellacor's the funniest. Instead of a sweet, unceremonious demise.
Oh no. You know that you reached peak comedy when you have to say that you're funny.
You will live long enough to fully experience the humiliation of your failure and the vanishing of your precious holding. How does that sound? I cannot wait to see
What is this light?
the sun dares induce phosphinate in Bellacor's eyeballs.
Somewhat. At this time of the day, at this time of year,
Impossible.
At this point in the planet's rotation,
How much further can we go? Is that Big E? Or is that Sanguinius? Imagine if Sanguinius showed up.
Was a delicate caress an attempt on my life?
Mega cock.
Bad ever happens to Bellacore.
No! Bellacore! Oh shit! Bro got owned!
Daddy Bellacore.
No!
He was a good demon. What a rotten way to be banished.
What is this?
Brothers,
It has to be Sanguinius, right?
slain. I cannot feel the dark master's touch anymore. Without the warp to provide succor, we are vastly outmatched and thus
Sedge.
in the deepest shit. Woo!
Yep, you could describe it like that.
Extremely annoying, if I might add.
What?
Okay.
Why do we have Wookiee noises? Also, I think that's a Death Guard Space Marine? I think that's what they're called. What are you talking about? We can't retreat now. We are literally about to win. Fuck Bellacore, he sucks. Why can't you just win? Chaos never wins because you guys pull shit like this all the time. No. This poor Wookiee Space Marine. If only Chaos would win. But unfortunately, Chaos can never win because if they did, it would be over.
Okay, that's it. Back into the shadows to fight another day. Sorcerer, get us out of here.
No, you know what? I told you
No.
all we should have followed the spoiler instead, but no. Oh, Failbadon.
Failbadon.
He will lead us nowhere. Bellacore's definitely a better choice.
Alright. I'm kind of on the side of the sorcerer. Wasn't it Bellacore who had a bunch of rocks dropped on his head and then he got defeated by said rocks from a small little skink flying on a pterodactyl? I'm pretty sure that's what happened in Warhammer Fantasy. So I don't know how much better Bellacore is faring in 40k. On the flip side though, Tic-Tac-Toe is kind of a legend, so it was to be expected that he was gonna lose.
He's a dark lord, a firstborn of cows, and has a better stat line. Citation needed!
Where, blah, 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 where? Holy shit! That is what you sound like. Quit your bitching and open the portal.
Okay.
Captain, the Black Legion has been routed. They retreat to the hell they came from. We have come to rescue you, but...
Oh no!
By the blood
Oh,
of
yes.
Sanguinius, I was about to fail my battle brothers, my chapter, and most of all, Sanguinala. But you saved them all.
Who are you?
What could this be? What is this miracle? Are the legends true?
Sanguinius?
Are you
Santa?
the Sanguinar?
Oh, the Sanguinar, yeah.
Have no regret, Astartes.
Wait, I recall going back and taking a look at what the Sanguinar was. Isn't it like a spiritual manifestation of Sanguinius or something along those lines? Kind of like a force ghost? If I'm wrong, please help and refresh my memory in the comments.
The Emperor was duly impressed by your tenacity.
I, Saint
Oh my.
Celestine, was sent to aid you.
Oh.
Damn. Well, that's kind of awkward.
I'm sorry, did I say something wrong?
No! We happy you came to our aid, oh Imperial Saint. We are eternally grateful.
We are eternally grateful.
Whenever a golden angel appears to save us, it tends to be the Sanguinar.
Yeah.
Oh, the shy little
Sorry to
stud,
disappoint.
huh?
The shy
Quite a
little
funny
stud.
story. See, lately I've been kind of worn down by my duties, so he suggested we switch roles for a change. Such
Oh,
a
okay.
sweetheart.
Cool.
Understood. That is quite funny. I can picture the look on the Soul Eaters' faces, expecting you to arrive only to see our glorious brother and our father baby. Quite an amusing sight to imagine.
Oh, absolutely, definitely, very amusing.
Oh no! Sanguinar! That is a big oof. Is it an upgrade or a downgrade to trade Sanguinar for Saint Celestine? Because she kind of thick, but Sanguinar is probably also very incredibly handsome, I'm assuming? Wasn't that Sanguinius' whole thing? If it was me, though, I would prefer Celestine. Oh, ho, ho, hey, oh.
I should
So.
probably go check on my boy toy. Your Sanguinar.
Excuse me?
Yes, I'll go. I gotta go. I should
Oh my.
go. Let's go. I must go. I shall go. I gotta go.
Yes, please do so very fast. Go, 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 go.
Okay. Thanks for saving us, I guess.
Taril, how much further to the arena?
Not too far.
Ah, yeah,
As the
yeah.
class is prepared.
Primed and ready.
Have
Back
it
to the
tested.
arena. Oh wait, wasn't last time when a fragment of the Emperor kind of told a bunch of dad jokes, to the point where, I forgot his name, but like the leader for the Dark Eldar almost melted because of the happiness. But then he sort of Uno reverse card that. So now we're back here at the arena with everybody fighting for their lives.
Well, the Imperial Boy Band, you ordered the spaghetti shape now.
A fateful dessert fucking preps. You are a good boy, Taril. Do you wish to hear some fun news?
My consent is ever irrelevant.
Ton cette Charlotte cake is a shot of the god quel rapport?
Really, my lady?
He deserves its energies for himself, but guess what? It backfired!
Backfired?
Several hoes, indeed.
Well, at first, before finding a way to make it suffer, which is apparently next to impossible, the energies it radiated almost killed him.
Yep.
Some kind of anti-negative energy. Quite
You could call it positive, yeah.
Right, but he did make the Monkai suffer.
Oh, yes, indeed. Interestingly, torture of his person had no effect, but when he added slave race comrades thrown into the arena, turns out the monkey hated that. Immediately became an extremely potent beacon of negative energy. Nevertheless, new plan. We're saving the slaves in the arena and targeting Veg's slave stash.
The saving?
Yes! If that monkey emperor doesn't have anything to mop about, Veg will turn to sludge and we will log him.
Yeah, that's right. That was her whole agenda. Isn't it shocking that the Dark Eldar are not very united? You'd think they'd all be on the same side because everybody shares in the enjoyment of torture, but unfortunately that's not enough to keep the bonds tied together. So,
That is all, Tari. Go away.
Okay.
Fuck! Fuck! Do you know what this means, Tariel?
That you're going to bark information at me regardless of my readiness.
It means fuck! No, wait. Hold on. We can make this work. If Malice brings Drago from the arena, we can kill him right here on one of your edgy boats.
Killing Kaldor Drago. The guy who literally beat down a son. I don't think so. Especially not if the writers have anything to say about that.
Alright. And as for that fucking Emperor Shard, I don't know. Let's improvise. Shoot down Vec's giant floating pyramid and hope it gets swallowed in a black hole.
Quite the thought-out plan. I'm sure Vec has never considered such an action.
I will make your skin vanish, Tariel.
Could you at least tell me why do you wish to kill Kaldor Drago?
Glad you asked. I hate telling this story. Many bad memories. So
now you're gonna tell the story that you hate telling? I see. Many wows indeed.
Where are you going with this?
Getting to that asshole out of my mind theater.
Yep. I see.
And so, Kaldor Drago was born. My greatest project yet. Another wonderous collab between me and that fuck, the Emperor. Nothing could go wrong, right? Of course it could! He became too powerful.
Wait, what? What is that suggesting? That the Deceiver worked with the Emperor, or somehow fused a part of himself during the creation of Kaldor Drago? This is also very likely old lore that might have been retconned by now, but honestly, considering how OP Kaldor Drago is, I don't think it would be such a surprise to figure out that he was always a Catan, or maybe even like a little bit of being a Catan.
He defeated a Primarch on his own! That was not meant to happen, so in sheer panic, I sent for some favors and orchestrated the event that sent my beautiful bearded child into the warp forever. Well, it was meant to be forever, but he's out now and he must be stopped before he ruins everything and helps bring about the end times.
Oh god, not the end times. Anything but that, please.
If you couldn't just kill him before, what makes you think we can kill him now?
The answer to that question is Malice. The reckless demigodry of Drago could only be put to rest by a god.
You know the lady isn't here. She's not going to suck your weird head tubes.
Nasty boy will shut his mouth. If you hadn't noticed by her creepy clown laugh, Lady Malice is literally possessed by the laughing god.
Oh, so that's why she's been doing that fake clown accent.
Interesting, okay.
Yes.
Wait, aren't you a god thing? Too weak to kill him yourself?
I am but one of an untold number of shards. You think you'd even exist right now if I was at full power?
You wouldn't even care enough to work with you, yeah.
It'd take such time for me to coagulate into my full form. And time is what is ending.
Fun.
You know what? I feel attacked. I'd better go exacerbate my anxiety. Be right back! Hello? Pick up, please. Yes? Hello? Great! Hi. So, Malice and her forces are on their way, but there's a change of plans. What? A change of plans? Already? Yes! Apparently, a shard of the Emperor is hanging out with Vect. No! Which one? From context clues, it seems to be the Star Child. What? That one is still a thing? Yeah, apparently.
Well, in TTS lore. I don't think so much anymore in actual 40k lore. Also, what's going on here? Are we talking to another shard of the Deceiver? Or is this a different Catan? I would assume it's another shard of the Deceiver.
Ugh, shit! That one hasn't been a thing for so long! I hate that! I know! Who decided this? We don't want this! It is bad! So, anyway, Vect is torturing the Shard by having Draco thrown into the arena. As if that will work long term. As a result, Malice has got it in her head that picking up Draco from the arena will cause Vect to die from imp poisoning or whatever. Ugh, that's so bad! Yeah, just please make sure the arena match goes as planned. Having Draco kill the emissary or break out would be even worse, probably. Right. I'll see what I can do. Hey, hi, hello. Hey, sorry, which one are you? The Martian one. Which one of them?
What?
The one used by Call. Has he suspected your true form or something? Not sure. Still can't get a read on the guy, even after so long. But he sure loves carrying me around. He's constantly relying on me for success, whether he knows it or not. That's typical. Planet spawns are gross. Anyway, just wanted to tell you that Call has been blackmailed into killing some custodies on Mars. So, you know, that's who. Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Kitten and all the custodians over on Mars trying to search for the truth. Yeah. Almost forgot about that. I think last time there was even a whole musical bit, which was really epic.
Well, I'm never a fan of custodies leaving Terra. But it doesn't sound too groundbreaking. Just make sure to report back if there are any further developments. For certain and for sure. Going back in. There you are.
Oh, this guy.
The custodians approach! Excellent! Ready all units!
There is something wrong with you, bro.
Shit is about to go down.
There's a lot of things wrong with you.
Where is my psychic support blanket?
Your what?
And you are supposed to be my caretaker.
I'm sorry, my master, I am a failure.
You are an end of yourself.
I don't recall any sort of mention of a psychic support blanket before now, but okay.
I do not understand.
I demand the blanky psychana be brought before me.
Yeah. You aren't referring to the rags covering your very bones as you speak, are you, master?
The
Are you
rags?
questioning my cognizance?
No. No, I am trying.
Look, my child. Chances are, in an unfavorable timeline, that I am about to go into a psychic paroxysm so blinding in its rage that it might split Terra in twain, and it is not something I am going to be able to control. I just know that it may happen.
He just needs his blankie, man.
I wish to forestall its potential intensity to the fullest possible extent. So if you do not get my funny little blankie right now, I can promise you that you will be deleted to hell, whether or not Terra follows suit.
Lord, I am ever your loyal servant. I will go down in the dark cells and see what I can find.
Good.
Is that the sound of him sliding?
You truly care?
Define care.
Will your almighty, eternally shackled space brain shriek in truest torment at the death of a loved one?
Not in any way you imply.
How, then, you castrated yourself upon the altar of progress? With pity snubbed, how does one feel any?
Why did you describe it like that?
I preferred it when your words were utterly unintelligible.
My small brain offers questions it cannot hope to comprehend.
As babe and as your drainpipe of a brain is, it is quite bold of it to assume my lack of true compassion hampers my ability to let loose a grief-stricken fury so baleful that it may utterly liquidate this rotting planet.
Ooh. Pie, chicken pie, our lives are about to end.
We will see about that.
That's kind of how it goes. The E is powerful enough for that to happen, yeah.
Captain General, you finished with your space games.
Report. Oh, wait, that's the Stellaris, right, in the background? We did watch that episode. I think I watched it a little bit out of order, unfortunately. But that episode was super fun.
Humans are full of radiated machinery. Do not stop before you reach the final destination.
Affirmative. Keep an eye on our trajectory, and rendezvous with us once we've stopped.
Tubular, my dude.
Tubular. So cool.
General, I wish not to question your judgment, but what if Magnus is wrong? What if he lies?
Magnus would never lie.
Reed Magnus, come forth. Is the Proteus protocol worth our effort?
Yeah!
Will it revive our Emperor?
The reincarnation is guaranteed!
What would happen if
You're sure about
I
that?
shall shed my skin, innards, and bone to become a curse upon Big Magnus perennially!
Okay.
I would certainly hope so.
Mini Magnus might be telling the truth, but...
And driver, do you often try to hit every rock on the road, or did you forget that this is a grav carrier?
We are taking fire!
What?
What? What is this navigation system? The machine spirit betrays us!
They better break the hot dog mobile.
No! They're custodians, they don't fall that easily, right?
Outstanding. 1 of 13.
You dare fry my bananas? The metals reaped from your molten bodies shall be used as teeth fillings. You will conceive millipede. Give him.
Traitorous filth! Shield post Proteus! Charge!
Ooh. This is so good. We're going back to the actual tabletop game, right? We did have an episode earlier where they actually played it out and then animated it later. Such a neat concept. Okay. We are lower in point value. But we are custodians.
Scutari formation at 82% integrity.
Acceptable parameters.
Engaging.
You sick commanding point.
Keep charging, lads! Yes! For the Emperor!
Love that.
Access regroup and push them into the robots. Tie them up in hand-to-hand combat.
Fucking General, stop! They're about to shoot!
No!
Stop.
Moment shackle. Is that an actual ability for custodies? Damn!
Damaged. Compensating.
How in the fuck did it not break apart? That is deeply unsatisfying.
Oh, you're a hard one. Luckily, so am I.
Recite the Shroud Psalm. Falling back to the position.
Almighty microwave, I am your humble servant.
+1 cover. Okay.
Death Corps parade formation.
I wonder if that adds +1 cover regardless of where you're standing, or if it adds +1 to if you are fortified in some sort of position where it provides cover, and then you get a +1 on that.
Don't let the Skadari get away.
Use the blessed wood grenade.
Stick around, would you?
They are pinned here.
They are pinned here. No!
Fire, cast a monument 3. Silent.
No, no! Get away from that robot! Get away or sanction!
How vigilant.
God damn it.
What have so down?
You metagaming cheese wheel fucking melt out of it.
Annihilator, kill count 4.
Hypothesis holds strong. Aggregate sum.
Why are the Mechanicus so damn strong? It's almost like they make the weapons for everybody.
Let us continue assessing. Unit 1, fire.
Incoming!
Well. Theory
Damn.
remains undisputed.
How dare you do this to my shield company?
Custodian is angry. Make me.
LOL.
Traitors! You shall be scrapped soon!
Yes, yes. The funny little space marine has charged and victory is inevitable.
A fucker hits me. A fucker is hit. Unit 1, initiate.
Oh, shit. No!
No!
Brother! Wait, is Kitten actually gonna die here?
Medium style. Kick.
Gone? Rise, Space Marine! We have not done fighting!
Yes. Here, there will be. Where execution?
Shadow Keepers?
Ooh. Okay.
The dark cells.
Nice. Not all is lost.
No.
We have been paid! Ruin them! Skintari was reduced to ineffective combat train, just as the unit do, and offer a foul person rank loss!
It shall suffer more. Initiate chant of the machine spirit's vengeance.
Okay, what does this chant do? I recall the chants from Mechanicus being incredibly overpowered, but it's not exactly based off the tabletop.
I will always be the victor.
Where there is only war. Oh. No! Oh shit. Oh no. And like the last thing that they said to each other. Oh no. Did Kitten die? Believing that the Emperor thinks of him as a disappointment? And now you've upset Big E and he's gonna destroy the entire galaxy. Well, good for you. Yep, put that cap back on. You're gonna need it. Shitstorm's about to hit. Wait, no, you can't tell me this is where it ends! You're kidding me! You end on the... I know it was out of their hands. They couldn't do anything about it, but... God damn it, man. Ugh. Curse you, GW! Why do they have to do this to us? Okay, at least it looks like we get a bit of closure here in the comments. This wasn't and isn't supposed to be the end, just as a spoiler for what was supposed to come next, so I don't leave anyone suffering for however long. In the next part, the surviving party would have, against the odds, actually gotten a hold of the Proteus Protocol, and proceeded to revive Kitten through, as established, questionable means. It would have led to some pretty permanent looking brain rot on Kitten's part, but hope would have been rekindled. Okay, good. For the sake of the story, you kinda need Kitten. He has to have some level of plot armor because he's so integral to the series. And if you are gonna get rid of him, well, he has to go out with a massive bang. And the Castellan robots exploding is not big enough. And in the very next episode after that, he was also meant to finally return to the throne room. But not before a third Yu-Gi-Oh! Special with the Void Dragon. Heck yeah! We need more card duels, man. Unfortunately, we're probably never going to get it. The third part will not be released despite it honestly being quite close to finished. It was meant to be released about a month after the release of this part, but my son was born, so I kinda had to take a break. Yeah, no joke. I feel like that's a reasonable excuse to not make YouTube videos for a while. But with the situation now, other than needing to focus on starting up new projects and the lack of motivation, it also, in a horrible way, felt kind of apt to end it here. Sorry. Considering how long this project has been going on, I I can almost feel that. Like, when was the first episode released? About 7 years ago, and this video released 3 years ago, so an entirety of 4 years. Basically the entire length of our YouTube channel's life. We started about 4 years ago. When it comes to YouTube, most people don't even get past the first few months, so that is a very big dedication for sure. This is all going to be on hiatus until we see the zero tolerance policy altered and until we see ourselves not entirely attached onto a single license as we have been. This was not a smart thing, it never was. It's the unfortunate reality of how GW is handling fan-made works, which is just kind of horrible considering how many people this series likely introduced Warhammer to, but you know, whatever. Corporations are gonna corporate, I guess. Nevertheless, a huge thank you to everyone who has stuck with us throughout the years. I'm sorry about this mess, I truly do hate it, and we just want to move on from it now. Well, at least we have Hunter the Parenting to look forward to. The Emperor TTS device is such an amazing project. Throughout every single episode, you can feel the amount of passion that everybody who worked on this project had for the Warhammer lore. It was so fun to experience Warhammer in this more comedic but yet very informative way of storytelling that I think any other series would have gladly accepted this as part of their promotional material. I still don't fully understand why GW in their infinite wisdom decided to shut this down, but I guess we can't have nice things in the world. But with the end of Emperor's TTS comes something new. A new opportunity to learn about a vastly different universe, which I think is called like World of Darkness or something like that. I was debating whether or not to watch some lore videos before getting into Hunter the Parenting, but I have been advised that they do attempt to explain a lot about the universe through the episode, so maybe going into it blind isn't such a bad experience. I mean, this channel is pretty much dedicated to learning about new things, so I'm down to learn about a new universe. Maybe someday GW's policy will change and we'll see the return of Emperor's TTS, but until then, this'll be it. Thank you guys so much for joining me, especially you guys who stuck with me throughout the entire process of us watching TTS. I hope you guys enjoyed your time here. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.